Okay, I just wanted to take some time to read the documentation to see how I have to configure it. So we have both the public and the private key in the Windows for it. So which means, right. So let me take the different ones. So here, at this point, you need the private key, you need the public key for the Windows, and then you have to give a port where you are going to listen, and then you want to give the address of the network which you are going to connect to. Okay, the same way for the PS, you will be also giving what is the IP address of the PS, and then you will be giving the endpoint as well. Okay, so for now we will configure these things. So we have the private key, we have the public key, we have to specify the port, and we have to specify the address. So we have the public key and the private key. So let's go and say that the listen port is, can give any port which is available and free. So let me start with 65,000 65000 and see if the port is available. If not, then we can change it. So the next one is the address. So the address which I wanted to give um, is the address to create the tunnel, right? So I have the tunnel, right? So I have to give an IP address which can be used within the tunnel. So here I use 192, here is 10. So I will be going with a different set of IP address here. So let me go with 172.16.0.1/24, which means I'm happy to use more than more than one IP address which I wanted to use. So that would be really good for me to work around. And then let's go to this interface is done. So now we have to configure the peer. So the peer is here. This one is the peer. We haven't configured the peer. So for the peer again, we need the public IP address, the public key. We might need the allowed IP addresses, the IPs, and we have to state the endpoint, and we want to make it persistent. If you're not making it persistent, every time we want to use the VPN, we have to make sure that we are coming in and enabling or switching on the VPN, which is going to be quite not that entertaining for us. So let's do the peer. So because we need the peer's public key, which we don't have the public key at the moment. So we have to first go and configure. We don't have the public key here. Let's put dummy here. We don't have the public key. So and then we will give the allowed IP address of the PS. So what are the IP addresses which can be allowed for the PS? So it should be something with 172.16.0. So this side it is 1, this side it should be 2. I give 32 because that is the only IP address that would be the IP address of this endpoint here. So for this tunnel, I'm using 172.68 So I'm using 172 here, and it is .2. So this is the IP address which I want to allow here. So that is why I give /32, and then I also give 192.168.2.0/24, which is the IP address of the peer network. So the endpoint point would be 10.0.10.0.0.2, and then port is 65.0.0.0. I'm not sure if it is like Ansible where the formatting should be perfect, but let's use persistent keep alive just 25. So we have to yet complete the public key here. We don't have the public key, so it says that keep must be decoded. It can't allow this one. So for now, let's use this itself as a public key, but we have to change it for now. So we can't activate it because it won't work for us now at the moment. So let's go to the Debian. Let's try to configure the Debian machine as well. So we are in Debian now. Again, we have to install Wireguard. We don't have Wireguard in. So that's the first thing. Sudo update install Wireguard. That's for everything. Ask for a password. Give my password, and it says that it is triggered. Let's see if it is installed. Wireguard version, and here we go. We have our Wireguard installed here. So now, like unlike your Windows, where you have this interface where the public keys and the private key has been generated. So if you can just go edit here, you could see that the public key and the private key of this interface has been generated by default, generated automatically. Here it can't be, so we have to generate it here. So let's go Wireguard gen key, and then I'm using T, which is used to copy the keys. Wireguard private key, and then I'm going to say Wireguard public key, and I'm going to put it as an etc Wireguard in public key. Permission denied. Sudo. Oops. Okay, I'm a super user now. Okay, I'm a super user. So let's see if this works for us. Gen key T etc Wireguard. Yeah. Oh, okay. Now I get the point. Wireguard is installed. Private key. Wireguard public key. copy it to C Wireguard key. Yeah, brilliant. So if you want to see what are the keys here, okay, go to cat etc Wireguard private key, and this is the private key. And if you want to see the public key, and you just type public key, and you can see that the problem here is because we are using console directly, we can't copy or paste it. So what I do is, this is the reason why I use SSH here. I connect to my SSH. Something is blocking my SSH connection. Oh, the connection timed out to 10.0.0.2. Okay. Yeah, well, it should not take that much time. It should go immediately. Have to sort out what's the problem here. So no, it's not connecting me. Let's check if I can connect to this machine. Oh yeah, I can connect to this machine, but I can't connect to this machine. Okay, maybe I have to clear my key settings here. So I will clear my key settings and then I will start back again.